Wake that ass up.
Early in the morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Jess is on maternity leave, so Lauren LaRosa is filling in, and we got a special guest. He's back in the building.
Yes, indeed.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jake Steinfeld. Welcome back.
All right.
Good
What's
morning,
happening?
my guy.
Good morning, fellas.
How you feeling?
And hey,
I'm here too.
That's Lauren LaRosa.
Lauren, great to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Looking very shiny.
Oh, thank you. Is
Looking
that a
very
good
sweet.
shiny? Because I just
No,
patted down.
shiny sweet. Like,
Oh, okay.
nice red
Like
jacket,
fly.
the whole fly.
She doesn't get too many compliments.
Yeah, her
so when she hears
dermatologist
it,
would say
she's
oily, but it's the
confused.
same.
Oily.
thing.
Well, I figured we get off the.
You see the shade that they be throwing my way?
Well, I know, but I saw the drink over there, so I figured I better not go there.
Oh,
Damn,
no,
everybody know you're an alcoholic, Lauren. That's crazy.
That's a candle. That's not a
We
real
didn't even
drink.
say nothing.
And Jake is a fitness guy, so
That's
he's
right.
really concerned about you.
I am.
Drinking.
That's why I came on.
That's the
You
reason why
called
he's here,
me.
really.
Envy, that's why you guys called me.
This is an intervention.
No,
Why they
so-
didn't waste your gas? Because I'm not stopping.
Okay,
Wow.
well,
Psych. I'm not an alcoholic. I just went to homecoming.
That's what
That was
every
it.
alcoholic says.
that's what they say, right?
Yeah.
That's the first line in that
Denial.
book.
Oh,
I'm
my
not an
God.
alcoholic.
Yes, that's right. That's right.
All I did was go to homecoming.
Oh, do you want to keep talking?
So, Jay, what are we here to talk about today, my brother?
Well, we're always talking about what's very near and dear to you is mental health.
That's right.
Right? And all the kidding aside, as you guys know, you've been awesome and your audience has been so supportive. I've been putting fitness centers in elementary and middle schools around this great country of ours. And I had this dream, right, 13 years ago, that I wanted to put fitness centers in as many elementary and middle schools in this great country of ours. And my 13th year, right now, we just completed 50 states.
Oh, wow.
Congratulations.
Thank you. We were in Alaska, Hawaii, Nevada, and the great state of New York, my home state. And we're up in Buffalo, Troy, and Saranac, believe it or not. And, here's the one thing I say, because I know you guys got a lot of great guests on, but you're a passionate guy, and when you say you believe in something, you talk about it, and you guys are really on the line. This mental health crisis is a crisis, and when you think about it, the most underutilized antidepressant is exercise. If you're mad, if you're sad, if you're angry or stressed, just move your body. And when you're moving your body, especially for kids, kids today with social media and everything, they're looking at things and most things are not real. And they believe because they're looking at something that look what everybody else has and I don't have it. And you get into this downward spiral. So putting these fitness centers in elementary and middle schools has been an incredible blessing. And it's just, to me, guys, I live in New York. I'm actually from here. I live in L.A. And when I go back home, I come back high because of the people that I meet. And, we read so much crap in the papers and on TV about how divided we are. And where I'm going, I'm talking about inner city, urban, suburban, reservation schools. People with so little do so much and care so much. And the communities are so incredibly beautiful. And you see that there's real love. I mean, it's real. It's not make-believe. That how much they care. And you put this fitness center in a school, and it becomes the hub of the community. So I always say, let's not just get the kids and teachers working out. Let's get the moms and dads, grandmas, grandpas, aunts and uncles in the fitness center too. And you'd be amazed to see what happens because academics and fitness go hand in hand, and this upward spiral of success happens.
Jake, let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Well, first of all, look, this is my son, 20 years old.
Oh, man.
Yeah, he doesn't play with fitness twice a day.
The man of the house.
He gets busy. Not the man in the house.
That's
He's
the
my
man
son.
of the
He's
house.
your son,
But that's why you're looking the way you're
But
looking now.
he gets busy. I can't work out with him. He does some crazy workouts. But I wanted to ask you. So I have a younger son, and he wants to look like his bigger brother as far as the diesel and all that. At what age do kids be able to work out using weights?
Great
Right
question.
now, I just make them do push-ups, pull-ups, things that have no weight control. Because I always heard when kids use weights, it stunts their growth. Is there any truth to that?
First of all, that's a fallacy. Like back in the day when I started training people, I was the first guy to do personal fitness training and made it an occupation long time ago, 1980. But back then, people would say if women used weights, they get big muscles, which is not the case. 13 years old is a great age.
13 is
But
the
what
age.
you're saying, Wemby, push-ups, pull-ups, and dips, those 3 exercises, those 3 strength exercises, you master those 3. You can do anything in the gym.
Calisthenics.
Any exercise in the gym. And it's the greatest thing for you. I mean, the whole idea, it's not just about building bodies, but confidence and self-esteem. And you know, with your son, what you guys, like what you're training now, when you feel good, it's amazing to see what you can accomplish in your life. And I know you have millions of viewers and listeners every single day who struggle every single day with something, because everybody's got something. And it's one step, it's one rep, it's one push-up, it's one sit-up, it's one take a walk, you know? And I promise you, you'll start feeling better every single day. Do something. Do something. Move your body. Don't quit.
Now, you know, with people listening, I would say that, you know, if you do the averages, there's a lot of overweight people in the world. What would you advise people to do as a start? As a start, not nothing crazy, just as a start to start getting themselves ready for their winter body. You know what I mean? What should they start doing?
Here's what you start doing, right? We talk about stop eating, Lauren, stop drinking, but you know.
Can I do like skinny margaritas?
No, I had to.
Skinny margaritas are better,
My wife
right?
likes skinny margaritas. So you just only 1, not 3. Lauren, I'm just saying.
But yeah.
I'm just saying. Lauren's looking at me.
You're not telling her nothing wrong.
Okay, thank you.
But where should people start?
You know what it is? Here's where you start. Look in the mirror. Okay? Look in the mirror. Then go to your closet. Take a pair of pants or something, a dress or something that you used to wear or want to aspire to wearing, and use that as your goal. Take the scale, throw it out the window, because muscle weighs 3 times more than fat, and just get moving. Take a walk, right? It's cold outside, so a couple of exercises in your house that you can do. If you have a husband or a wife, you take a towel, right? And you can do bicep curls with a towel. If I could show you guys right now, using a towel, tricep extensions, towel lat pulls with your husband and your wife or with your kids, right? Push-ups off a chair. You could do dips off the bed, right? Biceps, triceps, back. Don't make exercise a second job. Everybody's got a job or 2 and is stressed out beyond belief. Don't make exercise one. That should be something that you can do simply by just getting started. Just getting started. Or go out and take a walk. And you start feeling better, believing, right? The world lets you be what you make them believe you are. The world lets you be what you make them believe you are. People listening right now have a dream, something they want to accomplish. Write it down. Write it down. Write it down on a piece of paper, right? All of a sudden, when you write it down on a piece of paper, it's not out up here. It's on a piece of paper. You can read it. That's what this is all about. And as you know, Charles, we talk a lot about don't quit. I was cut from my 8th grade basketball team a long time ago, and it was a pretty devastating moment. We all have those moments as kids growing up.
Yep.
And this kid gave me a poem called Don't Quit. Now, I wasn't a student. I wasn't very good at school. And I probably, for some reason, why didn't I throw this poem away? Why didn't I just not even take a look at it? I put it in my pocket. I got home. And that poem became a Bible verse to me. And all these years later, the last 2 lines of the poem are stick to the fight. When your hardest hit, it's when things seem worst that you must not quit. Stick to the fight when your hardest hit. It's when things seem worst that you must not quit. Don't quit on anything you started. Don't quit on your family. Don't quit on your friends. Don't quit on you. And if you think about it, Emby, 1 step, 1 rep leads to 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. I stand up a little bit straighter. I'm feeling better about myself. I look in the mirror. I could be proud of who I am, right? And whether it's your kids, They get better in school. Their teachers are proud of them. Their parents are proud of them, right? They can look in the mirror and be proud of who they are. Because, look, you guys are youngsters, but, we got to make this place better for our kids, right? We got to leave this place better because they got next.
That's right.
Right? And as they go, this country goes. And there's a lot of crap going on. And we need to show them the good and show them how they can take real control of their destiny.
I wanted to ask you, what would you like to hear from the presidential candidates as far as addressing the lack of fitness programs in our schools? Because I'm sitting there thinking about it in my lifetime. The only person I can think that ever tried to tackle that was Michelle Obama.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's it. And, no one talks about it.
Yeah.
Exercise and music are the two things they cut out of every school.
Mm-hmm.
First two things they cut out, music and fitness.
Mm-hmm.
That should be a daily protocol. It should be a daily protocol. Our kids today are heavier. They're lackluster. They got there's no drive. Everybody's on their phones.
Well, that and the fact that kids are not in sports activities anymore. When I was a kid,
right.
I was forced to play an
That's
activity. Right. Whether it was karate or it was swimming, it was basketball, it was baseball or soccer. I was forced to,
right.
Which people don't understand is, you have a game every Sunday, but you practice 2-3 times a week, and that's your cardio.
That's it. That's exactly right. Kids aren't forced to do this stuff anymore. It's okay, honey. Go on your phone, play a game. It should be mandated.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sure we can I don't want to get political on things, but I'm glad you brought it up, Charles, because that's really one of the main things in the world. Mm-hmm. I mean, for our country, our kids need to be strong.
Right. That's right.
Our kids need to be strong.
Mm-hmm.
If they're not, this country has got challenges.
Mm-hmm. That's right. When's the last time you ran, Lauren? I'm just curious. Not to the liquor store.
To Bevmo.
August, my family reunion. We do the sack races and the relay races and the egg tosses.
She ain't ran since August. God dang.
Why else would I be running?
October.
Why else would I be running? Like
exercise,
just outside sprinting.
Daily exercise?
So I do the treadmill and the stair steps in my building, but like 30 minutes. But like I thought you meant like outside running, like really outside.
But you're exercising.
I do that though
you
because
look great.
So thank you. So I used to be a flight attendant, and that's when I started because I used to always feel so horrible on the planes. And one of the older flight attendants told me, like, even if you don't exercise, just go and do the treadmill, and it helps you feel better when you are up in the air and you're standing for so long. So I started working from home a lot, and I started feeling like I'm just eating and sleeping. And I was doing the same thing because it gives you energy a bit. I'm not like a real exerciser. I don't know all the other
let me
stuff.
ask you
but
a
just
question,
the treadmill and the bike.
About flying,
yeah.
Right? How good or bad is the food?
Horrible.
Horrible.
Yes. The water is horrible in there too.
The water and the food.
Mm-hmm.
What do you recommend for people? I mean, you get on a plane. I'm going to get on a plane tomorrow morning from L.A., from here back home to L.A.
Well, are you flying Delta? That's the first thing.
I usually fly Delta. I'm flying JetBlue.
JetBlue. Okay,
yeah.
So you all right. Mint?
Yes.
Okay. So you'll have a better serving a bit, but I mean, there's really no way around it. It's all like packaged and processed stuff, unless you're going to bring your own stuff.
So bring your own stuff.
Yeah, but you can only get certain things through, but that's kind of like the only way.
What's the craziest thing you saw when you were a flight attendant?
I had a red emergency where we were landing because you got to like really train to like get people if something happens. So we had a red emergency. We thought the plane we were going to hit the ground and we were going to catch on fire our tires. So preparing for that in real time and watching people, I was in a prairie seat, so I'm sitting facing the people, watching people think that they're about to like go. That was probably the craziest experience I ever had.
And that's why you're working here now.
Well, I was somewhere else after that, but yeah, no. After that, I was like, yeah, I got to figure something. I got to get on up out of here.
What happened? The tire landing didn't come down?
Our landing gear wouldn't come down. So we flew to, I think it was Tampa. We flew to a longer runway just to buy some time and so they could like let go of the fuel. But even when we went down, you could feel it. And I texted my mom.
Did you think that the show was over?
Oh, yeah. I texted my mom and was like, Mom, here's my flight number. Here's what's going on. Don't call my grandmother yet. If I don't call you when I land, she already had all the emergency contacts, and I just prayed and was like.
And people had to slide down the thing.
No, we didn't have to.
Your mom text back? She texts back like, okay.
She didn't text back. She didn't text back anything.
Cool.
And by the time she probably tried to, I think we were like already on our way down. I don't even remember. Everything just like went out. But when we landed, I had to get back on another plane because we had to get the people back to Atlanta. So we landed. They gave us like 20 minutes to get ourselves together, and then we got back up in the air. And
Did the landing gear come down?
It did.
Oh,
it was
okay.
rough, but it did. But you could literally feel like we were going down so fast. And I remember this lady.
And what happened now? The
landing gear wouldn't come down. So
Gotcha.
they called us and was like, hey.
What
when
they
we
say?
land-
Y'all tell people?
Not right away, because what's happening is
That's effed up. Tell me.
You gotta tell me.
You talking about fitness? Like our training, we had to swim, we had to do so much stuff.
But
because
what did you say when the pilots called and said the landing gear is not coming down?
I said, okay, when do we tell the people? And they were like, don't tell them yet. We're going to fly to another strip and give us some more time to try and figure it out. But there's a lot that goes wrong when you're flying, and the pilots figure it out. So I had confidence that they were going to figure it out.
Oh, so this happens a lot.
Yeah, but once I heard them, the ding, ding, dings, the flight attendants know there's dings.
Can I get a timeout? This happens a lot.
You a fitness guy, though. You'll be all right.
What
Just
a
land and
fitness
like
guy.
roll and tumble or something.
Can't do nothing in a plane once the plane go down.
I'm just speaking
So
positively.
you
I don't
had
want to scare
three
you.
dings, that's a problem?
It depends on who you
Now
flying
I'm gonna be
with.
listening. Ding, ding, ding. Oh, shit.
No, it depends on who you flying with, but there's a code where we know, like, okay, this is escalating. So
What's the code? Could you tell us just between us? Because it's just us here.
it's a bell system, but it changes different airlines you with. They probably have updated. I haven't flown in years, so.
So when you were doing it, was it Delta?
Mm-hmm.
And how many bells is like you fucked?
It's 3.
I don't want to
She
scare
did
people.
all this just to deflect from the fact she got a drinking problem.
He brought it
She
up.
told that whole
He brought
story.
it- no, 'cause
just
he-
to deflect from the
He
fact she's
brought it
not
up.
doing
He
no
wanted to know about the
exercise and she
food.
got a
You
drinking
also,
problem.
You get free drinks in first class too on Mint, right?
Yeah. Well,
Mm-hmm.
see, you get free drinks in first class. You get free. But you
I
know
don't
what?
know how
though?
we got
It's a
there.
perfect way to sort of segue and end here. Is life is about moments.
Life's
right?
about moments. That's right.
Life is about moments, and some are great, and some are not so great. But this right here is a great moment being with you guys, and I just gotta say this because I do it all the time. When you guys have me on, I can't tell you how much I appreciate it because your audience is so responsive to me with the positive messaging, and it's amazing the power that you guys have. And I know you know it, but it's always nice when someone else tells you how good you are as opposed to you having to tell people how good you are.
All praises due to God. Thank you,
God.
God.
All the power.
But,
We appreciate him so much.
But you guys it's amazing how people listen, how they follow, and how they support. And it's really amazing the community that you guys have built. And this is one of those great moments, man. And
Thank you to all
Congratulations
listeners.
on everything, man. And thank you
Thank
so
you
much
too.
for
Thank
joining
you
us.
too, Jake. Don't be a stranger.
I love it.
How did he reach you?
Well,
How did he reach you?
at Official Body by Jake, Instagram.
Official Body by Jake,
Official
that's right.
Body by Jake. Yeah, let's see if we get up, man. I don't do the social media much, man, but I'm going to start doing it right now. My son Luke is here, and he's now a Hollywood guy. You know, he's got a film festival coming up October 20th, the Horror Fest. He's doing in L.A. It's
He
his
doesn't work
fourth
out with
one.
you?
Director, actor, writer. Yeah, I could. Okay.
Yeah,
You don't work out with Pops?
He's my youngest of 4. He's my youngest. My daughter, Morgan, lives in London. I got 2 boys here in New York, Nick and Zach, and Luke's my youngest, lives in L.A. with us. But I think he's going to come here.
Okay.
I grew up here. I couldn't wait to go to L.A. All my kids, boom,
Back
East
to New York.
Coast.
That's right.
But you guys are awesome. Don't quit.
Jake
Thank you, Jake.
Steinfeld, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Breakfast Club.
You
Good
want me
morning.
to?
Wake that ass up.
In the morning.
The Breakfast Club.